Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bascom, Ohio. We are live from Chieftains Gymnasium. You're tuned in here on the pregame show brought to you by XCARET Mexican Restaurant. I'm Nate Mullins alongside Greg Kinn. We also have Austin Rodriguez on the main camera tonight. Thanks for tuning in here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. We are here for tonight's SBC River rivalry matchup between the TIFFIN Calvert Senecas, the visiting team, and the home team, the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. Here's the national anthem. All right, let's play some basketball. Once again, you're here on the pregame show brought to you by XCARET Mexican Restaurant. I'm Nate Mullins alongside Greg Kinn. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this broadcast to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and FOSTORIA, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, ENR Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. RITZLER Accounting, TIFFIN Deluxe Services, and the Edward Jones offices of TIFFIN. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We're just about set for the tip-off between these two rivals. And Greg, you know, I always say rivalry matchups, you can toss the records out the window, but this one on paper, I mean, these Senecas are rolling right now, and the Chieftains seem to have figured some things out, winners of 3 out of their last 5. But, you know, if you look on paper, the records really, I mean, TIFFIN Calvert comes in at 13-3, 10-2 in the league play. Hopewell-Loudon 5-8, 5-6 in league play. So if you go by strictly records, you know, TIFFIN Calvert seems to have the advantage tonight, but as I always say, you can toss that out the window. We're in Chieftain territory here tonight, and it's going to be a rowdy crowd, and they're going to give these Senecas every bit of it tonight, and it's going to be a rough environment for these Senecas.
Oh, absolutely, Nate, and like you said, these rivalry games, backyard rivalry games, records mean nothing. But these two have already met. They met earlier this season. We covered that game, correct?
That is correct. Senecas came away with a win 52-35 in TIFFIN.
I have to check my memory sometimes, but I thought so.
It was back in December.
And I was going to say, and you know how those kind of games go. You get a little chip on your shoulder. You want to get some revenge. So I have a feeling this one's going to be a chippy type of game tonight.
Well, we had that happen our last game last week when we were covering Seneca East and Cary. That exact same thing happened. You know, Seneca East gave Cary a beating in Cary by 21. The Blue Devils returned the favor when they went over into Attica in the jungle and beat the Tigers by almost double digits. So
yeah,
that's something.
Goes to show you how much can change in just a few short weeks in the basketball season.
Absolutely. And as these teams get closer to the postseason, closer to tournament play, they're rounding into shape, especially these Chieftains. They've really figured some things out since they had a 5-game losing streak middle of the season where they were having some scoring issues. Since then, like that, the last game of that scoring drought, they just scored 17 points in a game. And you talk about these Chieftains, ever since that point, they've come back and they're averaging over 50 points per game. So don't look at the scoring averages. The tape doesn't tell the whole story with these Chieftains. They're a tough bunch. They're a young squad. 3 seniors on this squad, or 3 starters that are seniors, but a lot of experience here for Hopewell-Loudon.
Here we go.
between those three seniors. We are underway. Tiffin Calvert controls the opening possession. Gavin Wagner in the paint. Spin move, no good. Gets his rebound, puts it up and in. Gavin Wagner says, give me my change. And Wagner, first points of the game, go to the Senecas.
I had to double check the scoreboard up there. It's like, hopefully my camera didn't freeze. No, they were just taking a minute to get the score up there.
Carter Wolf on the rebound on the missed shot by the Chieftains. Wagner takes the entry pass from Grady Otterbacher and puts it up and in. Gavin Wagner with the first 4 points of the ball game.
I want another look at that one. That was a nice pass there. Just zooming it right down across the court. There you go, under the basket. Boom, puts it right in.
Almost dunked it down there, but he decided against it. He said, I won't do that to you this early. 4-0 Senecas. 6:50 to play here in the first quarter. Braylon Martinez throws cross court, and Ashton Miller feeds it down low for Will Nutter. Off the glass, no. And the rebound grabbed by Joe Ewald. His putback is no good. And Carter Wolf grabs the rebound for the Senecas. They feed the meat wagon. Now out over to Ritzler.
Oh.
No good on the shot from Logan Ritzler. But Logan DeMoss grabbed the rebound for the Senecas.
And then it looked like it turned into a football game for a second over there.
A little bit of a scrum. And the Senecas will retain possession. Let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. For Hopewell-Loudon tonight, they got to clean the glass. I think if they win the rebound battle tonight, they can keep this game close. That's the key for Hopewell-Loudon. They've got to find a way to win the rebound battle. As Grady Otterbacher knocks down a corner three to put the Senecas up 7-0. But that's my key to the game for Hopewell-Loudon. Clean the glass, control the boards. Logan DeMoss with the steal. Goes up with it. Reverse layup, no good. And a rebound grabbed by Hopewell-Loudon. Chieftains try to push, but it's thrown away out of bounds. Last touched by Tiffin Calvert. Sticking with those keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. For Calvert, feed the post. Senecas are shooting 59% from 2-point. That is leading the SBC inside the arc. As the offensive foul is going to go against the Chieftains. Turns the ball back over to the Senecas. But as I said, feed the post, and that's exactly what they've been doing early on here. The first two baskets go to Gavin Wagner down low. But I'm telling you, that's your keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. For Hopewell, clean the glass. For Calvert, feed the post. Otterbacher pulls up from three. And Grady Otterbacher puts the Senecas up 10-0. He's got 6 on 2 early three-pointers here in the first quarter.
I love them three-pointers. Take another look here, Nate.
Stepped right into that one. Bang. No hesitation. Nice follow through. And an offensive foul. It's going to go against Braylon Martinez. That's the third foul against the Chieftains here in the first quarter. We'll go over starting lineups for both teams as Hopewell-Loudon, number 0, Ashton Miller, number 3, Braylon Martinez, number 4, Braden Brickman, number 22, Joe Ewald, and number 42, Will Nutter. That was your starting 5, but already a substitution into the game as Dexter Stacy checks in for the Chieftains. Senecas with possession. Wagner feeds it out to Otterbacher on the left wing. Great defense by Martinez. Wagner spin move into the paint, off the glass, put it up and in.
Yeah, he may have got those points, but man, did they make him work for that, Nate. You're talking about some good defense down there, but again, the Senecas just able to find it there.
Stacy out on the right wing. Gives it over to Martinez. Logan DeMoss on defense. Martinez turns it over, it goes out of bounds. Let's see who last touched. I believe it's going to go off the Senecas, so it'll stay with the Chieftains. 12-0, TIFFIN Calvert. 4:13 left here in the first quarter. Senecas off to a hot start here in Bascom. That pass thrown away. Otterbacher grabs the steal. Feeds to Moss into the paint. No.
Oh, he's just trying for something there.
Getting a little too excited. Stacy.
Just trying to play that hot hand.
That's right. Brickman
Hit the ref with it.
nearly turns it over. It goes off of a Seneca and out of bounds.
It goes off the referee.
Yeah.
Now, if it hits
Interference.
The ref, if it hits the ref and bounces back in, is that technically out of bounds? Yes, the ref is out of bounds, guys.
He's a stanchion.
Not a stanchion.
Martinez feeds it into Miller off the inbound. And Ashton Miller knocks that one down. That was pure.
Had to knock the dust off the rim there. Get the Chieftains rolling here now.
That was wet. Nice way to start the game for Ashton Miller. 12-2, Seneca's on top. Wagner feeds it out, Otterbacher right wing three. Boy, he is on fire.
He's on fire!
To start this one out. Grady Otterbacher 3 for 3 from downtown.
It's just such a smooth, fluid movement when he shot that. Like, I knew it was going in. God, beautiful shot.
Nearly a turnover, but Brickman gets it back. Stacy with it. Top of the key. Trying to find a teammate, gives it back to Brickman. That poke away from Ritzler. Wolf saves it, and it's a turnover back to the Chieftains.
I don't know how he even saved that.
Physical defense being played tonight by the Senecas as they are pressuring the Chieftains. And that's going to be a turnover. As Stacy forgot to put the ball on the ground before he started walking with it.
I thought the ref was just trying out some new dance moves down there.
A little shuffle. Little cha-cha. Little Cupid slide. Otterbacher feeds it to Schumacher.
Nice
Now
pass.
Ritzler, left wing three. Bang! Logan Ritzler knocks down the three. It's a three-party here in Bascom.
Yeah, it's a 16-point lead right now, Nate.
The Bascom three-party from the Senecas here in the first quarter. Puts Calvert on top, 18-2.
Man, just another beautiful three there.
Instant replay brought to you by National Machinery. Foul on the floor, actually on the shot, so that'll put Martinez at the line. Braylon Martinez is part of our player spotlight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. Martinez comes into this one averaging 10.4 points per game. He scored 46 points over his last 3 games. 4.5 rebounds per game, 2.8 assists per game, and 1.7 steals per game. That's Braylon Martinez coming into this one as the leading scorer for the Chieftains. On the other side, TIFFIN Calvert, Gavin Wagner, 18.4 points per game, 66% from inside the arc. He's only taken 2 3-pointers on the year, missed them both, but hey, 66% from inside the arc. That is efficient. 75% from the line, 10 rebounds per game. And get this, folks, I did the math. Gavin Wagner is 154 points away from 1,000 points for his career with TIFFIN Calvert. So, a lot of basketball still to be played. 5 games left for the Senecas, and then obviously postseason play, but maybe put a little nugget in his ear about that one, like, hey, buddy, put up some points these next few games, you got a chance. Get your shirt up on the wall. Wagner steps on the baseline, and that'll be a turnover back to the Chieftains. But that's our player spotlight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. Gavin Wagner, look out for him tonight for the Senecas, as he's already got 6 points. And Braylon Martinez for the Chieftains. Martinez drives it into the paint, finds Ewald down low, in and out.
Oh.
Nutter with the offensive board, no good. Wagner grabs it for the Senecas.
Ouch.
3 chances at it. And Otterbacher turns that one over.
It's good sportsmanship there. You see as he helps him up off the floor. He's like, I wasn't trying to knock it out.
Yeah, exactly. That was an accident. But the Chieftains get it back. They trail by 14 with a minute left here in the first quarter. Braylon Martinez with it. Gives it off to Stacy in the right wing. Dexter Stacy, the freshman, hands it off to Braylon Martinez, the senior.
Trying to put on some fancy footwork there.
Double team by the Senecas. Martinez finds Miller, and that's going to be a travel. No, a push off. That's going to go on Otterbacher. Second team foul against TIFFIN Calvert. Comes at the 34.4 mark here in the first quarter. Martinez off the inbound, takes it straight to the basket and lays it up and in.
That was some great effort there. Came down with the inbound there and somehow took off, split through the defenders, and got the basket in there.
Ritzler brings it into the forecourt for the Senecas. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Calvert looks to control this for the final possession here. Ritzler kicks it out to Otterbacher. 3 seconds left. 3-point shot, no good. Nutter grabs the rebound, and that's the end of the first quarter. Seneca start out 18-2. Chieftains make a nice little 4-point run to close out the first quarter. We'll step aside, take a timeout. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're watching Hoops on Hoops.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall. When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt-Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Welcome back to Bascom, Ohio. We're live here at Chieftains Gymnasium. Nate Mullins alongside Greg Kinn. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam tonight. Say hi, Austin.
Hello.
I said say hi, Austin. You're supposed to say hi, Austin.
I did say hi.
Chieftains lead 18-6, or I'm sorry, Senecas lead 18-6 as we start the second quarter. Chieftains have possession. That one goes off of Wagner and out of bounds. Nutter takes the inbound, draws a double team, and draws a foul. As I believe this one's going to go on Carter Wolf. That'll be his first team foul here in the second quarter. Kellen Franker into the game for the first time for the Chieftains, and he lobs the alley-oop up there for Ashton Miller. And Miller lays it up and in, brings the Chieftains to within 10. Nice little run here for the Chieftains.
Take another look at that. Oh, that was a nice little alley-oop, like you said, right up there. Boom, puts it right in. Yeah, nice little run here, Nate, like you said. And the Chieftains, they really need to own the second period because they got to cut away at that deficit before half.
Great point. Otterbacher thought about a three, puts the ball on the floor, step back three, no good. Wagner grabs the rebound, but he had it stripped away
How about
right
that?
into the hands of Logan DeMoss. Carter Wolf. Kick out. Ritzler for three. No, in and out. And a rebound. Batted around. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Carter Wolf. That'll be his second foul. Chieftains with possession. They've cut that 16-point deficit down to 10. Martinez drives, loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Senecas will get the basketball back. 6:36 to play here in the first half. Make sure you head on over to Instagram. Find us, Heart of Ohio Sports, on Instagram, and vote on our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. We will reveal the results in the post-game show, but all I want to know is who you're rooting for. That's it. You're not going to tell me who's going to win. As that shot off the mark, Chieftains grabbed the rebound. Hopewell-Loudon. Martinez. Shot no good. DeMoss grabs the rebound for the Senecas.
Yeah, I'm going to go put the link in our comment section here right now so you can get on over there to vote on that fan poll.
Otterbacher's feed to Wolf was off the mark, but boy, the meat wagon's here to clean it up. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of the Chieftains. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's use this time and thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this ball game to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and FOSTORIA, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. RITZLER Accounting, TIFFIN Deluxe Services, and the Edward Jones offices of TIFFIN. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We mentioned our player spotlight earlier, brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics, where they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today, where they bring out the best in every smile. 5:45 left here in the first half. Chieftains trail by 12. Senecas with possession. Here in Bascom, Ohio. Beautiful Chieftains gymnasium. Packed house once again.
Really nice place.
Cross-court pass, Ritzler in the corner for three! Logan Ritzler, his second three of the night. Senecas back on top by 15. It's 23-8.
Another beautiful shot from the corner over there again. These guys are just nailing these three-pointers from the outside.
And they're moving the ball, finding the right shots. They're not taking bad shots. All these shots that you're seeing, they're taking open shots. Martinez with the whip-around pass into the corner for Miller. Shot good, and draws the foul. What a way to avoid the contact there.
That big old smile on his face there.
Yeah, it was a heck of a play by Ashton Miller. We'll go to the free throw line, try to convert on a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And that one's off the mark. Gavin Wagner grabs the rebound. Wow. DeMoss, wow, turns it over as he was just a little bit out of control there along the baseline when he caught that pass. Schumacher checks in. Logan DeMoss takes a seat as Martinez will bring the ball into the forecourt for the Chieftains. Calls out the set. Ashton Miller at the elbow, gives it back to Martinez. Martinez, that's going to be a travel. Well, too many steps there. Substitution here as Vincenzo Lyons comes into the game for the first time for the Senecas. Carter Wolf takes a seat. Lyons, the 6-foot sophomore. Senecas going with a smaller lineup here. Ritzler gives it to Wagner. Out to Otterbacher, thought about a three. Now inside the free throw line, little floater, no good. Miller grabs the rebound. Martinez, nice kick out to Frankert. And now Miller gives it back to Martinez at the free throw line. Stops, pops, knocks it down. Braylon Martinez with 6 points here in the first half. Timeout, Chieftains. Of course, all timeouts tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Folks, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, they are a staple in the Tiffin community. And right now, they need your help. Due to the recent repairs on their roof, they're unable to serve the community in their dining room. However, they're still here for all your takeout and delivery needs. Call in your order now to XCARET Mexican Restaurant. Your flavorful escape to authentic Mexican dining. That might be a call I make on the way home here, because that sounds pretty darn good. Maybe some chips and queso. I mean, you can't beat that queso.
No, absolutely not. There's no
I could drink
substitution for it.
I could drink it. I really could. I'm just saying. .401 left to play here in the first half. Senecas lead 23-12 over the Chieftains. Coming out of this timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Lyons brings it into the forecourt for the Senecas. Schumacher pulls it back. Cross court for Ritzler. Now Wagner in the post. Draws a double team, puts it up, in and out. And a rebound grab by Martinez. That one touched every part of the rim but the bottom of it. Will Nutter, cross-court pass for Kellen Frankert. Now gives it back, down low. They feed Brickman. Nice ball movement by the Chieftains there.
That's a good job there, just being patient, waiting until they saw the good open shot.
Braden Brickman finishes there for the Chieftains. And now Hopewell-Loudon going with a full-court press here. Otterbacher feeds Wagner on the
they're down,
right wing.
Got this lead down to 9 here.
That's right. Otterbacher gives it back to Ritzler.
Like I said, Nate just trying to chop away at that lead here before we get to the half. We had a 16-point lead at one point in time.
Wagner draws a triple team, kicks it out to Ritzler. Ritzler back to Wagner. That was a 16-point lead for the Senecas at one time. That shot off the mark from Gavin Wagner.
And that's what the Chieftains need there. Missed shots, getting the rebounds, taking it down here, and they need to cash in on these.
They've been pretty physical down low with Wagner tonight.
Oh.
That one in and out from Brickman.
That would have been perfect right there.
And for Brickman, it's been a frustrating year from the three-point arc, as he's shooting just 4 for 28 on the year coming into this one. Otterbacher pulls up from the top of the key. That one no good.
All I know is I wouldn't want to play basketball if my last name was Brickman.
Oh, come on.
I'm just messing around. That would just be my nickname.
That's true.
Oh,
Miller
nice.
had it poked away. Schumacher, heads up play there on defense.
Yeah, that was
Ritzler
quick.
into the paint.
Oh, come on.
That one played Plinko in the basket.
All right, that's it. I'm going to call a timeout. We're going to check the basketball and the hoop for magnets and stuff like that, because there ain't no way.
Miller's shot off the mark. Otterbacher pulls up from mid-range. No. Will Nutter grabs the rebound for the Chieftains.
Oh, look at
Schumacher
that.
with the steal in the paint.
Oh, but
And he had it stolen away by Martinez.
He couldn't get it away there.
Just great defense by the Chieftains.
Yeah. Had him covered on all sides. He's just trying to pass it to his partner there. It's a great steal nonetheless.
Nutter's pass is tipped away and stolen by the Senecas. Gavin Wagner ends up with the loose ball. Senecas 23, Chieftains 14. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Otterbacher kicks it out. Ritzler, right wing three. Bang! Logan Ritzler knocks down another three. He's got 9 points here tonight.
Them corner threes are just dangerous tonight.
Yeah. Seneca scoring coming from just 3 players here tonight.
Beautiful, pure shot again.
Great defense by the Senecas. Triple team on Martinez. Gives it up to Frankert. Now Miller. Out to Nutter for 3. No.
Oh, it's 2.
And a rebound grab by Schumacher. And that's the end of the first half. Senecas on top of the Chieftains, 26-14. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back with the halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery and TIFFIN has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt-Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Since 1847, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse has been Tiffin's trusted florist. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, they help you say it beautifully. Whether you're celebrating life's victories or supporting your loved ones, stop by their beautiful shop on Greenfield Street or order online at wagnerflowers.com for easy pickup or delivery. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
right, welcome back. As I finish my bite of popcorn here. Thanks for tuning in here on the Halftime Show, brought to you by Hope in Fostoria.
I seen we had a comment from YouTube here. Bradley said, where's the band? That's a good question, Bradley. I am not sure.
Typically, that's why we leave the audio on, to allow the band.
No band in the house tonight.
But yeah, not tonight. You know, that's crazy, Greg, because when we were over here earlier in the year for the Calvert girls game, I think the band was here, weren't they?
Makes me wonder if I wonder if the girls have a game anywhere tonight and if the band went with them or something.
I don't know. That's a good question. Nevertheless, 26-14, Senecas on top of the Chieftains as we start the third quarter of action here in Bascom. Nate Mullins alongside Greg Kinn. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam tonight. Thanks for tuning in here with us.
So
Wolf kicks out to Otterbacher. And Grady Otterbacher picks up where he left off in the first half.
I was literally just saying, and the Senecas started off real fast, real early in the first half. They're getting off to a great lead, and like you said, they started right where they left off.
Otterbacher had 9 points in the first half, all from beyond the arc. Give him another 3 points as he leads all scorers with 12. Martinez drives to the paint, puts it up. Unable to finish, but a nice move. It was good defense down low by the Senecas.
Wow, I didn't even see him over in the corner there.
Otterbacher's shot off the mark. That one's going to go out of bounds off the Senecas. Surprised Connor's not here for this one, but he's probably, I think this is actually his first night as a firefighter, isn't it? I think it's his first night. That's right. I forgot about that. So, yeah, big shout out to Connor as he starts his firefighter career. Fostoria hired him on to become a full-time firefighter. Very excited about that. We wish him all the best.
Better to start your firefighting career in Fostoria than out in California right now.
Right, absolutely. All thoughts go out to everybody out there. That's a devastating tragedy that's going on out there. The Chieftains have it. They trail by 15 here in the third quarter. Braylon Martinez gives it off to Braden Brickman. Now back to Martinez. Chieftains haven't really been able to move the ball very effectively here tonight because it seems like they get about 1 or 2 passes, maybe 3 passes, and then they look to get a shot. As Martinez drives to the basket off the mark. Miller from 3, in and out. Otterbacher down the floor to Ritzler. Ritzler lays it up and in. Logan Ritzler. He's got 11.
On the way to the basket, he did the old move like he's driving through traffic. Kind of looked over his shoulder, make sure no cars were there, no people were there. Took it right up to the net.
Now, you think that's what it was, or do you think he was looking behind him and possibly throw the alley-oop to Wagner on the trail?
Let's say either that or just make sure nobody was coming up behind him to smack the old ball away.
Uh-huh. Martinez with it on the left wing.
Ooh.
Out to Miller. Ashton Miller gives it off to Nutter. Back to Martinez. Now Brickman in the paint. Pulls up. Knocks it down. Braden Brickman. His 4th point of the ball game. Chieftains cut it back down to 15.
I think I see, is it Nutter out there that's wearing a pretty good sized knee brace?
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see him jogging down the court, I'm like, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah. Well, he had a devastating knee injury his junior year before football season. I mean, I think he was right at the beginning of his football season his junior year and was able to work his way back and come back this year and earned himself some All-Ohio honors. He was all-conference first team on offense and defensive line in the SBC River this year. Just an outstanding athlete, great recovery story. It's just, that's the kind of stuff you love to see, Greg. I know the knee brace stands out, but there's a story behind it, you know?
The toughness behind it, that's for sure.
Ashton Miller on the right wing. Now Braden Brickman with it, working on John Schumacher. Seneca's doubling up the Chieftains now, 32-16. Miller drives, floater off the mark, gets his own rebound.
Nice job there.
Oh, wow. A nice spin move. Turnaround, baby hook. Got it to go. Otterbacher calls out the play from the top of the key. Gives it off to Wagner, right wing. Carter Wolf, Schumacher, down low to Wagner. Gavin Wagner puts it off the glass and puts it in. And I tell you, Greg, sometimes when he wants to get to the basket, he is so hard to stop.
I tell you what I like that I seen there was he did a little pass before that where he didn't even look at the guy. You know, the old no-look pass. He's kind of looking off to the right, toss it to the left. I'm like, how can you defend something like that?
Martinez draws the double team. Schumacher with the strip. Feeds Wagner. Put it up. Put it in. Gavin Wagner. The meat wagon delivering here in Bascom. And a blocking foul is going to go against TIFFIN Calvert as Carter Wolf will be called for the foul. That'll be his third. Oh, no, they're going to get Schumacher on that one, so it'll be just his second foul. That saves Wolf from getting into foul trouble, but he's still going to take a seat.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw Schumacher do the old slide across the floor on the back there.
Yeah. Little slippity slide. Martinez looking to inbound. Franker
Nice.
off the inbound from the elbow, no good.
Whew. Way to save that one.
And we got a young man on the roster, or out on the floor. I don't have a number for. Actually, yes, I do. I have him on my other roster here. Sam Humphrey into the game for the Chieftains for the first time. Humphrey, a freshman, 6'1" post. Also plays a little bit of wing. Otterbacher is going to get called for the travel. Of course, John didn't agree with that call. He's down there pleading his case with the ref, but the ref says, play on.
I'd say after they got the call down there, he kind of looked over to the side. His coach, he's like, what did I do?
Martinez from the elbow, no good.
Oh.
Wagner grabs the loose ball. Otterbacher feeds Schumacher. Logan DeMoss. Shot was no good, but he draws the contact. Go to the free throw line. Foul on Dexter Stacy, that's his first. And the second team foul against Hopewell-Loudon comes at the 2:58 mark here in the third quarter. Logan DeMoss off the mark on his first free throw.
So if Otterbacher tosses it down to Schumacher, is that what we call that, the Ottermacher connection?
Ottermacher or automatic. Either way, it's effective. Chieftains with it. Braylon Martinez working on Logan DeMoss. Kick it down low for Humphrey. He puts it up and puts it in and draws the foul. The freshman, Sam Humphrey, coming off the bench and putting his points on the scoreboard.
Now, Nate, I'm looking over here at the fan section or the student section over here. What did you say you thought tonight's theme was over there?
I was going to say hangover theme. You said frat boy or frat house.
I was going to say either that or Ohio State fans is what it looks like.
Stacy feeds Humphrey in under the basket.
Oh.
Shot off the mark.
Oh,
it was
wow.
blocked. DeMoss driving into the paint. Put it up. Put it in. Logan DeMoss.
That was crazy how it was blocked, but it actually landed and stayed inbounds. And he was able to grab the rebound.
Right. For DeMoss, that's his first field goal of the game. He's got 3 points. 39-21. Senecas on top. Martinez pulls up from 3 off the mark. Carter Wolf grabs the rebound. Ritzler, DeMoss,
Look at that.
Wagner.
Oh, he missed it.
Off the mark. And that one was blocked from behind. And Martinez drives to the basket and lays it up and in.
So Wagner on that last one, it looked like he almost had a little too much momentum.
Yeah.
Going forward towards the basket, he just overshot it.
DeMoss gives it to Ritzler. Ritzler driving, put it up off the glass. And it's off the mark, but he draws the foul. Saying the meat wagon had too much momentum?
That's what it looked like. He come in hot under that basket, just overshot the ball.
Folks, I want to remind you of the National Machinery Foundation scholarships that are available for engineering and technology students, and as well as engineering students. Anybody who's pursuing a career in the field of engineering or technology, if it must be, there are certain criteria that you got to meet, but head on over to nationalmachinery.com/students. The application deadline is March 7th for the engineering and technology scholarship, and March 2nd for the engineering scholarship. $15,000 and $50,000 is up for grabs for students that are eligible. Make sure you get those applications in, guys. Kellen Frankert knocks it down. Chieftains trim it to 14.
Yeah, it's big time there. Trying to knock away at those leads. It's a beautiful
Pass
three-point.
stolen. Wagner slams it down. Gavin Wagner. So we got the air horn for the threes. How about that for the dunks? What do you think? No? No, that's not going to work.
I thought you were just going to say that for Gavin Wagner himself.
Right? The train's coming down the tracks. They feed Wagner on the baseline. Spin move. Put it up. Put it in. Gavin Wagner, once again, on a mission. 8 points in the first half, 8 points here in the third quarter. Martinez, kick out. Stacy for three. Off the mark. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Ewald. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the third quarter. Senecas on top of the Chieftains, 44-26. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Chieftains Gymnasium here in Bascom, Ohio. Nate Mullins alongside Greg Kinn. Austin Rodriguez on the main cam. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. We start the fourth quarter. TIFFIN Calvert leading Hopewell-Loudon 44-26. Gavin Wagner leading all scorers with 16 points. Grady Otterbacher with 12. Logan Ritzler with 12. As Martinez drives the baseline, kicks it out to Miller. Miller stops and pops a little floater there, a little one-handed floater, got it to go. Miller has 10 points for the Chieftains. Wolf gives it off to Ritzler. Ritzler's pass stolen away. Colin Smith into the game for the first time for the Chieftains.
Took a little bit of a wild bounce there. He kind of just lost it.
Yeah. Martinez, drive to the basket, lays it up and in, and draws the foul. That's a big-time move by Braylon Martinez. The senior leader here for this Chieftain squad. Off the mark on the free throw. Wagner grabs the rebound. They look to push. DeMoss, put it up. No.
Oh.
Rebound tipped around, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by TIFFIN Calvert. Who is 33 on the floor for Calvert right now? They have him up on the scoreboard, but I don't see anybody out there. I think they're thinking Carter Wolf.
Yeah, because he's the only one that's not up there.
Smith gives it off to Martinez, working on Logan DeMoss. Martinez pulls it back. Going to reset the offense here. Down low for Nutter. Nutter, nice spin move.
Oh, he couldn't get the ball high enough, though.
Unable to finish. And they're going to say Martinez was on the baseline when he tried to save it. Otterbacher to Ritzler to Wolf. And now the Senecas have it in the forecourt.
He's got to keep moving the ball around fast here because of how aggressive Hopewell is being trying to get the ball back.
Chieftains into that full court press, making things difficult for the Senecas. Down low, Carter Wolf put it up and in. Nice little reverse layup there.
So you can see the urgency in which they're moving the ball around here.
Nice feed from Gavin Wagner there. Martinez kicks it out to Miller for three. Bang!
Oh, nice.
Ashton Miller knocks down the three. He's got 13 points. Timeout on the floor brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's take a look at that one again.
Boom.
Bang! Ashton Miller, pure from beyond the arc. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Your Next Chapter, operated by Aaron Wolf. Located at 22 West Market Street in Tiffin, Aaron provides therapy for individuals, families, and children, specializing in trauma, anxiety, and depression. Take the next step forward towards better mental health. Call 419-969-3446 to schedule your initial consultation today. That's Your Next Chapter Counseling. Once again, our player of the game sponsor tonight. Make sure you stick around for the post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. And we'll have our player of the game, our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. Head on over to Instagram and vote on that. You still got time.
And our defensive player of the game.
And our defensive player of the game brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Carter Wolf in the paint. Gives it to DeMoss. DeMoss, nice little floater there. Got that one to go.
Man, I tell you, Nate, I don't know what just happened here. These Chieftains have just slowly tried to cut away at that deficit. And every time they get it knocked down a little bit, Calvert's just able to spread it back out. They're not letting them get within reach, really.
Seneca's doing it ever since they got out to that early lead.
They just kind of cruised off of that. I mean,
yep.
They haven't rested on it by any means, but they've been able to just maintain that strong lead.
They didn't really have to do much after that. You know, they got a 16-point lead to start out with, and they've ran with it. Just kind of coasted since then. Otterbacher, down low for Wolf, put it up. No.
Oh, wow.
Denied by the rim. Martinez, nice move to the basket, lays it up with the left hand. Braylon Martinez. He's got 12 points here tonight. 48-35. Wolf with it out on the left wing. 4:30 to play here in the ball game. Ritzler over to Carter Wolf. Wolf to Wagner, the law firm. Down low, and a foul on the entry pass is going to go against Colin Smith.
Would that be the ball offices of Wolf and Wagner?
I need my rim shot. Schumacher takes the inbound and lays it up and in. No resistance on that one.
So now they got 33 up on the board, and that's the right number because Vincenzo's out there, I believe that's his name?
Yes. Vincenzo Lyons on the floor for the Senecas. Martinez passed down low for Brickman. Is off the mark.
It looks like a bouncy ball, like one of them super bouncy rubber balls that just shot so high. Oh.
Boy, you want to talk about getting down on the floor, getting dirty for that one.
Wow, how?
I meant to hit that.
That both worked.
Yep, they both worked. Schumacher, nice feed for Wagner. Turn around,
nice.
Put it up, put it in. Greg, this was the score the first time these two teams played each other. Smith for three. Colin Smith knocks down the three. Senecas up by 14. And Martinez is going to get called for the reach-in. That's his first. And we got a mass substitution in here for the Chieftains. As looks like the starters are going to take a seat here. Joe Ewald's still in the game, but aside from him, everybody else is on the bench now for the Chieftains here.
Is that a whole new tribe of Chieftains?
Whole new tribe. Otterbacher is fouled by Sam Humphrey. Carter Wolf with it, had it poked away by Kellen Frankert.
At this point, it looks like they're just playing the old keep-away game.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to take any shots, unnecessary shots, give up any rebounds, anything like that. Just keep the ball away.
Pass down low for Wolf. Feeds it back out to Otterbacher, left wing three! And like you said, Greg, every time the Chieftains get it down to about 14 or 12, the Senecas just find a way to just keep pulling away.
Yeah, they had it down to like 9 at one point, and the Senecas just said, no.
Colin Smith's shot off the mark. Kellen Frankert grabs the rebound.
Ow!
And the Senecas grab the loose ball.
Take another look at that three again. You know how much I love those. Another pure shot from the corner again.
Beautiful. Wagner, Otterbacher for three. Another one.
Oh, my goodness. He's on fire. So maybe if I just keep showing replays of him hitting them, and hit another one right after that one.
Grady Otterbacher with 18 points here tonight.
Didn't even barely get out of the replay before he hits another.
All 18 coming from beyond the arc. 6 3-pointers here tonight for Grady Otterbacher. Timeout on the floor by the Senecas. Brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. And we're going to have a mass sub here for the Senecas. As the starters will take a seat. Wagner finishes with 18, as does Grady Otterbacher.
We talked about Wagner's point total at the beginning of this, didn't you? So that'll help add to that one there. The 18's a nice little chunk of change they had there.
As I mentioned, he's 152 points shy, or 154 points shy coming into this one from 1,000 points in his career for the Senecas. He is a senior, so he won't have any chance to add to it after this year. So if he wants to get his shirt up on the wall, he's got some work to do.
Yeah, keep the season going.
That's right. Max Herbert into the game. Throws that one out of bounds. Like I say, it was off of Hopewell-Loudon. So Senecas retain possession. 1:09 left to play here in the ball game. Let's see if I can get everybody's name here. Tucker Coleman takes the inbound pass. And he is fouled on the shot attempt. Also into the game for the first time, Iman Moreno, number 5. We mentioned Vincenzo Lyons into the game. John Schumacher on the floor for TIFFIN Calvert, as well as Max Herbert. Those are your 5 on the floor for TIFFIN Calvert. For Hopewell-Loudon, number 33, Chase Cameron. Remember, we called him Vincenzo Lyons in the called Vincenzo Lyons Chase Cameron in the first game. But he's onto the floor.
What do we had, a 21-point lead here now?
21-point lead for the Senecas. Kellen Frankert, number 23 for the Chieftains. Colin Smith, number 5. That shot from Sam Humphrey off the mark, number 35. And number 10, Dexter Stacy on the floor. Those are your 5 on the floor for the Chieftains. Schumacher nearly had it stolen away, and it goes all over the place.
I was going to say, that's going to be one of the longest battles for the ball I've ever seen.
Nobody wanted it. They played hot potato.
It was all
there's 6 Senecas on the floor here.
They were all eating popcorn before that.
Hey, that popcorn is really good. I had me some, and I couldn't stop eating it. 22 seconds left to play here. Senecas on top, 59-38. And Chase Cameron shot off the mark. As the Senecas will complete the season sweep of the Chieftains this year. And we didn't get the Let's Play Football chant tonight, Greggy. Oh, there it is. Never mind. We got it right there at the end. Final score, 59-38. TIFFIN Calvert takes care of business. They move on to 14-3 on the season, 11-2
you wrote this
in league play.
Oh, and there it just went.
38. 59-38 was the final score. We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We'll have our player of the game, brought to you by Your Next Chapter. We'll have our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Fan poll, brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. That's all coming to you next, right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope and Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope and Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope and Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeandfostoria.com. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Shout Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities. We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Welcome back to Chieftains Gymnasium. We're here in the post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. And our player of the game beat his belt to the interview here. Austin, he slipped right past you, didn't he? You didn't even know he was up here. All right, once again, you're here on the post-game show. All right. Well, we have our player of the game brought to you by Your Next Chapter, Grady Otterbacher. Lighting it up from beyond the arc tonight. I hit this button.
He's on fire!
Twice tonight. Man, you were lighting it up. Talk about this game. Obviously means a lot to you guys. This is a rivalry game. What were you guys thinking coming into this one? Hostile environment. What was the mentality tonight?
Well, no matter the record, they're always going to come out here, give us their best, make it a tough game. So we knew it didn't matter. We just had to come and play hard the whole time.
Now you've stepped into a pretty prominent role here this year as a sophomore. Talk about what it means to you to be able to be given this opportunity and kind of be one of the primary ball handlers for this team.
Oh, it's great. I spent all summer working on it, so I knew once I got my chance, I wasn't letting it go.
And you've done an outstanding job so far here in the early going. 18 points here tonight, all coming from beyond the arc. Now, you're a marked man from beyond the arc. You're like a killer from beyond the arc. What's your mindset when you go into an off season? How many three-pointers do you shoot to get ready for a season?
Oh, I just keep shooting. I don't keep track.
So you don't have a number every day that you go through? You got to get this many shots up or anything?
I just shoot till I can't shoot no more.
That's dedication right there, man. All right, so big-time performance tonight. You guys moved to 14-3 within overall record and 11-2 in the conference. Now, some things still got to happen, but there's still a chance that you guys could have that top spot in the conference, but you got 5 games left. What are you guys thinking going into these last 5 games?
Can't lose any, can't drop any. We got to come in hard every game, no matter what their record is.
You got St. Mary's, you got Lakota. We'll be there for the Woodmore game on senior night, and then you got New Regal on the road at Danbury to close it out. Which one of those matchups stands out to you? Obviously, all of them, but which one stands out to you?
Well, going to New Regal, that's always a tough environment. They're always loud. New Regal's a tough, scrappy team, so we got them.
Absolutely. All right. Well, young man, you had an outstanding performance tonight. Any shout-outs you want to give?
I'd like to shout out my parents, my coaches, my math teacher, and all my friends.
There you go. All right. Well, once again, outstanding performance. Grady Otterbacher, 18 points, 6 3-pointers here tonight.
He's on fire!
And I'm telling you what, he lit it up all night long here tonight in Chieftains Gymnasium. Great job tonight, once again.
Thanks.
Thank you. Our player of the game brought to you by Your Next Chapter. Now, Grady, you got to turn around and hold that up, right? As he gets his picture. Once again, thanks for tuning in here on the post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union.
So you want to go ahead and talk about our defensive player of the game?
I was just about to mention that. Our defensive player of the game is brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. And I'll tell you what, Greg, there was a lot of different key contributors tonight for the Senecas, but I think that the one guy I saw on the floor more than anybody was Logan DeMoss tonight. I feel like he might not have filled up the stat sheet when it comes to points, but he affected the game so much when he was on the floor tonight. If I had to give it to anybody, I'm giving it to Logan DeMoss. Obviously, we could give it to Gavin Wagner every week. Mm-hmm. And I probably should be giving it to Gavin Wagner tonight because he probably had about 15 rebounds to go along with 18 points. But I just really was impressed with Logan DeMoss, his composure, his demeanor tonight. He really came with a mission. He was going to make life miserable for whoever was in front of him tonight. Outstanding job defensively. Once again, our Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse defensive player of the game, unless Greg decides something different.
No, I'm going to agree with you there, Nate. Like I said, usually the defensive player of the game isn't really up there high on the points scored in the game because they're doing their part of the job there to get the other guys in the right spots to make those shots and things. So I'm going to agree with you on that one.
I think Austin's trying to get him right there. Nope, never mind. I thought she was trying to get Logan on the shot, but once again, our defensive player of the game goes to Logan DeMoss, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Now we got to talk about our fan of the game. Greg, we didn't get a chance to catch him during the game because he was sitting right next to us. But one of the loudest voices anywhere, whenever we go anywhere, if he's anywhere near us, you're going to hear Mike Schumacher. And that's our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. I didn't know if he was going to be here or not, so I went ahead and snapped a picture. And that's a great picture of Mike right there. Come on. He's like, come on, when do I get to be on the camera? Well, Mike, you got your shot tonight. Our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. And we have one more thing to reveal here in the postgame show. As always, head over to our Instagram page, find Heart of Ohio Sports. Anytime we have a broadcast and there's a high school basketball game or whatever kind of game, head over to our Instagram page, find the game poster for tonight's game, and you can vote either way. And tonight, the voting went like this. Drum roll, please. Senecas coming away with a double-digit win in the fan poll and on the scoreboard here tonight as they pick up the win and the win on the fan poll, brought to you by UIS Insurance Investments. Whew. Greggy, these fan polls, these Senecas really, they show up for these fan polls, don't they?
I was going to say, Seneca Nation, man, they really do back this team. They were here in droves tonight, and I mean, the basketball team's just giving them all kinds of success to be happy and cheer for. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't complain.
Once again, final score, Calvert 59, Hopewell-Loudon 38. I think that's pretty much going to do it for us tonight, Greg. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, Seneca's made a quick evening for us here, so let's go ahead and get on out of here.
That's right. We'll thank our sponsors one more time, and then we'll wrap things up and get on out of here. We'd like to thank your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, ENR Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, TIFFIN Deluxe Services, and the Edward Jones offices of TIFFIN. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And if you see right down there in your left-hand corner, there's Linda S. Ritzler right there. One of our proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight. For Austin Rodriguez and Greg Kinn, I'm Nate Mullins signing off from Chieftains Gymnasium. Once again, Tiffin Calvert 59, Hopewell-Loudon 38. Thanks for tuning in right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Have a great night, everybody.